Okay, guys, this needs a video because the saga continues, I guess. So, what's the deal here? About 2 hours ago, my LinkedIn feed started showing buttons underneath people's posts, like the one over here by Sherry Gomez, who I love reading. She shared something very personal. She worked in Colorado. Colorado's actually taking the lead now in quantum technologies. So, it's just a nice personal cheering on post. And all of a sudden, there's this button. How can a career impact one's life? I'm like, excuse me? What's this? Or what impact can excitement have on professional growth? I'm like, this is definitely not Sherry, at least not the Sherry I know. And I'm like, so what happens if I click on one of these buttons? I'm like, oh dear, a career significantly impacts one's life by providing financial. What? How? Why? Why do we need this? I'm when I'm here on LinkedIn, what I like to do is to read. I like to read. Well, I'd like to skip the advertisements, but hey, I like to read what my friends like Guillermo or Kent, experts, what people with thoughts and opinions and expertise have to say about the current state of the world and their careers and, Gen AI and hype and stuff. That's what I want to read. I don't want the posts of these people being butchered by a glorified chat GPT, to be honest. So I was kind of ranting about that, I guess, on my own profile, and then my own post started having these buttons. Let's see if they're still there. Yeah, there they are. So it turned really, really meta, right? This is like my post. Hey, LinkedIn, how do I get rid of these AI buttons under people's posts? What impact do AI buttons have on user experience? And how important is it to provide an opt out option for unwanted features? Well, I got an answer to that already. Oh, it doesn't start a new session even. um, it's crucial for user autonomy. So yeah, please let me opt out. So then I started asking like, okay, how can I contact LinkedIn support? And then I found out, oh my gosh, this is Bing. Bing notoriously doesn't do any actions or doesn't give you any links on how to solve your problems. Oh, oh, and now we need to clear the chat history. Sure, fine. Get me in touch. No, I want to raise a ticket with support, please. I mean, it's a chatbot, right? This is chatbot 101. You can find answers in our LinkedIn Help Center. And for those of you who don't know, the LinkedIn Help Center, that's this page. And I need to start all over again, which I'm not going to do. Actually, I did. And then I found out that there is a way to disable these buttons, or at least this kind of feature. And that is by going to the privacy settings over here. And if you're in the EU or in Switzerland, you're lucky because we've got the DMA, the Digital Marketing Act, which gives EU and Switzerland citizens the right to opt out of connecting any kind of external services to your LinkedIn services. I've got them switched on. I mean, I don't really mind. But apparently, if you switch these off, the AI buttons will disappear too. So let's do that. User interface wise, this is also, oh well, tenenkrommend, as we say in Dutch. Radio buttons, normal buttons. Where's the UX here? So let's refresh. Is it gone? Hey, they're still here. So now I am stuck with buttons that don't work. So I still get all the UI elements, they're just not filled. And to be honest, at the moment, I'm not quite sure which one I like better or worse. Let's switch them on again. I'll go to my other screen. There we go. Give me 1 second while I connect all my LinkedIn services again. So, okay, let's refresh, and that should give us a working Copilot again. There we go. So, what I did, because of course I wanted to research a little bit further, I went to the help center and asked their chatbot. And lo and behold, they came with an answer. So, let's make a little bit of room so that you can see what the chatbot answered. Whoops. So, no, no, no. Like so, please. And then so. There you go. Okay, so what I asked is, hi, how do I turn off these AI buttons under my post? I seem to be part of an A/B test and I would like to see them gone ASAP. They're highly distractive, like really, really distractive. Would happily cancel my premium plan if that makes them go away. You can tell that I'm a prompt designer, right? A little bit of emotional, like blackmailing, is not new to me anymore. Quite comfortable doing that with an LLM. But then again, I thought perhaps there's an agent here. But fortunately, we did get an LLM. And it worked because look, it gave me an answer. To turn off AI powered buttons under your posts, you can follow these steps. I'm like, oh my gosh, we do have a solution. Click on the sparkle icon next to a prompt below the post. So I assume that this is the prompt and this is the sparkle icon. But it's in the bottom, right? It's not like a separate UI element. But let's click it. Step 2, takeaways or content summaries from the post will be generated by AI in a pop up window. Yes, I can see that. But the buttons are still here. Or should I go? No, there's nothing else, right? This is it. Click on the drop down icon on the upper right of the window to close the AI powered takeaways. Yeah, my buttons are still here. Um, Guys, if you decide to do RAG, this is not the way. um, so I said, "Well, sorry, this didn't work. Let's try that again. Using simpler words or adding more context can help generate a better response." Okay, let's start at the beginning. I can see AI powered buttons below my posts in my feed. And we have the same instruction again. To manage these AI, am I overlooking something? Can you help me out, guys? This is the sparkle thingy, right? Wait a minute. Could it be that they haven't updated their documentation yet and are talking about this one? No, because I disabled that one. Honestly, I don't know what to do here. I'm a bit of a at a loss. Um, no idea. So yeah, I it seems like I'll be stuck with these buttons a while longer, I'm afraid. If you have any suggestions to make life more enjoyable in the meantime, well, I guess I have way better things to do. It's lovely weather outside, so I'll just go and put on my running shoes and do a nice little run in the sunshine. In the meantime, thank you for hearing out my rant. And if you find the solution, please let me know. Because gedeelde smart is halve smart. Um, Sorrow shared is sorrow halved. I don't know whether that's the expression in English, but it's definitely in Dutch. Groetjes, talk soon.